with the very latest. Hi, Patrick.
Lourdes and Ben, good evening to you. In pursuit of a suspect, those officers were aware of the train that was coming toward them, not of the one coming from behind them, as we now know that proved fatal. A funeral procession for fallen officers 31-year-old Conrad Gary and 36-year-old Eduardo Marmolejo early this morning on the Ryan as it heads to the ME's office. The two officers, relatively new to the force, were assigned to the 5th District. They were struck and killed a little bit before 6:30 Monday night, pursuing a gun-firing suspect.
These brave young men were consumed with identifying a potential threat to their community.
Based on limited body cam video, after the officers pursued the suspect up the embankment and onto the southbound Metra tracks, they were aware of an approaching northbound train. They had no idea, though, what was about to happen. The noise apparently making them unable to hear the southbound train barreling down on them at a high rate of speed, in excess of 60 miles per hour. Passing trains are supposed to dim their lights. Apparently one did, the other did not.
Lost two young men, both fathers, young families. This holiday never be the same.
The superintendent, some of his command staff, and other officers helping to retrieve the remains, which were then loaded onto 2 ambulances and driven past their 5th District station. Later in the day, purple and black bunting was hung. Police say a gun was recovered along with spent shell casings on the tracks. A person of interest is in custody as the department mourns the loss of its 3rd and 4th police officers this year. Officer Marmolejo leaves behind a wife and 3 daughters. Officer Gary, a wife and a 6-month-old baby girl. As for the person of interest, still remains in custody. I'm told charges could come, Ben and Lourdes, later tonight, anywhere from unauthorized use of a weapon to varying degrees of a murder charge. Reporting from 35th and Michigan, Patrick Elwood, WGN News. Back to you in the studio.